Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking downfield, it's Altmaier. Got his man. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Back to pass on second down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? They'll try to get the first through the air. This time he's got it. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Looking downfield on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Arkin. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Kick is in the air. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Green. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Grabs it in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Williams looking for a man. Trying to set up the screen. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Huskies are rolling down the field. Trying play action. Unloads it downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. The Huskies line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Skips away from pressure. Creates a little space. Ball is free. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. It's a seam wide open.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Boston. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. The Huskies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal coming up. Looking for space. It's Coleman. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington. You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense? Put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been pumped the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. That's caught. It's Clement. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. Hunt is on its way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Already a solid start to this one. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Takes a shot as he lets it go. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out of this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Motion from the wideout. They'll ride the hot hand. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Washington hoping to make this defense bow down in the red zone. They'll run play action. He's got him. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
How many first downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
On 1st and goal, let's see what Washington does. He'll pull it on the read. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The play action fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
And they'll send out the field goal unit.
On the field goal.
He splits the uprights, and they'll push that lead out a little further. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner will be dragged down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Looking to pass, it's Altmaier. He's got his man, makes the grab. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. Gets it to him on the screen. Lots of running room. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Wants to go up top on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's second and long. Back to pass. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Bringing the heat. He's going to take off. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's Boston. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And the Huskies in a good spot here with second and short. Williams will pass. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Grabbed in the middle. It's Green. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Evans. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Washington sends out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Off the play fake on 1st down, to throw. Rush is on him, trying to make magic with his feet. And they're able to get him on the ground. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Pocket breaking down. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And just nowhere to go with the football for that quarterback. The defense in a nickel. They had extra DBs on the field, doing a nice job in the back end covering, and just no receivers able to get over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab. It's Clement. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and look for room. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Williams looking for a man. Hauls it in. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Boston. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Boston. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Going up top again. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They punted away on 4th down. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. Makes the grab. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his back in the middle. Shakes off the defender. They'll immediately call timeout. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got the back over the middle. They'll get him on the ground, but not before Illinois picks up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Third quarter will get underway as soon as Illinois kicks it off. Coming out with it, it's Washington. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And some room to work. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Williams will pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Evans. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Snap from the gun on third down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Punt is in the air on fourth down. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy, trying to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Snagged in the middle. It's Dixon. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Second down, they'll go to the air. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? Pressure coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Williams looking for a man. Completes it in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Boston. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. He'll keep it himself. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. A first down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's Altmaier. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. High the chains now on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pulls it in. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Dixon. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Luke Altmaier started his career as a backup to Matt Corral at Ole Miss, but man, did he blossom for the Fighting Illini. Had their best season in more than 20 years, and maybe more in store for him, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there were still a lot of fans that I think were skeptical when the transfer portal news came out that he was going to be joining Illinois, and people wanted to see what all the hype was about. You saw it last year, not just running the ball, but making big plays through the air. Really curious to see if Luke Altmaier can take the next step this season, because if they do, this is going to be a really, really tough team to beat.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Unleashes one. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's first and 10. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Dixon. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. It's first and goal as Illinois comes to the line. They'll move the tight end. To the air, it's Altmaier. Swings it out to his running back. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Now on second and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He'll do it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Backed up now, here's second and long. Williams will pass. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third down, going up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Boston. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another first down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And they're not quite in rhythm there, it's incomplete. And the Huskies come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And here comes the punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Give to the running back. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Wants to fire on second down. Snags it up the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. He's got it down the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Back to pass, it's Altmaier. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. He's got the back in the middle. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Wants to go up top on first down. The short hands, it's Arkin. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They're dealing with a second and long. Off play action. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the fourth quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he crushes it right through the uprights. It's good from 59.
How about it? 50 plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Caught behind the line. It's Coleman. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Williams looking for a man. Under fire. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. He's loose. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And how nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on 3rd down to make the right decision. You've got the lead, and you've got your guy. He sees it, nothing open, tucks it, gets a huge 3rd down conversion for this offense.
They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Evans. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Look out, he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Huskies back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Williams will pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? Grabbed in the backfield. It's Arkin. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Illinois right back to the line. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? He wants to throw it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Gonna look downfield again. Got it in the middle. It's Arkin.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the...
Turning on the Jets. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. To throw, it's Altmaier. Grabbed in the middle, it's Arkin. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of a time to get to that first down marker. To the air on 2nd down. He's got an open man. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
First down for the offense.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Out of the backfield, he's open. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Power football with the run. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans